Aries, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of May 4th, guys. We are already here. Now, I'm going to jump right into it, but before I do, I just want to let everyone know to be a little bit more patient and compassionate with yourself this week and make a lot of time for your physical decompression. We are doing a lot of integration this week and in the coming weeks. And when I say integration, there's a new level of energy and frequency, our own epiphanies and revelations, and so many things in our world cracking and changing and shifting. And so while that might be cognitive at first, eventually we integrated it into all of our bodies and we sift out the pieces and the beliefs and the parts that no longer resonate. And what can really help that out is by really getting in our bodies. Meditations, being out in nature, whether it's during the day or at night, soaking a little bit more in that sea salt bath, 10 more minutes on that meditation pillow, mantras, pranayamas, breath work, really assisting the body and shifting out those old energies. So take the time. Please do. It's really for all our highest goods. Now, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, especially that Rising. So check all three, and if this is your first time watching, I hope this serves you. If it does, please like, subscribe, comment down below. Now, Aries, let's get started. Deep breath in really quick, just to ground, and let's get started. Having guidance for the energy of Aries for the week of May 4th. This energy has you written all over it. I love it. Aries is my moon, so I feel you. Yes. Okay. Page of Cups, Two of Swords, Seven of Wands, Two of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Three of Coins, and the Page of Coins. Sorry, guys, I'm holding on because there's a bit of a breeze here. This is wonderful. I love it. So starting out the week, what's really imperative this weekend, what you're going to see, Aries, and I think everybody at some point is going to experience this. This is just your week. But this week is really about shifting your social circles, not just social, creative circles, career circles, and really moving into new relationships with people. And there could be some that are existing that really do resonate with your new level of awareness, with your new level of growth and consciousness, because we're all shifting. We can see this collectively on an international scale and personally within our own social groups, our own families, our own, communities. And this week, the Page of Cups, because you're going to start noticing a little bit more of a more defined split in consciousness. You're going to find people this week that really resonate with you. Soulmates. Page of Cups are soulmates. And soulmates don't always have to be romantic. For you, I really feel it has more to do with people who are friends, professionals, creatives, and that really are resonating. And you're going to see on a separate level, perhaps current relationships and friendships, even family, that you're just starting to butt heads more with. And Aries, that tends to be us a little bit. We're not afraid of confrontation. We're not afraid of no, this is my belief and don't try to push me. We're always ready for some action. So this week is not about getting into a fight. This is more about looking. This is about finding compromise with those whom perhaps you can escape. This might be your in-laws. This might be, people that you work with. I mean, these are just people you have to kind of always socialize with, but it's about really creating circles that nurture you and really feeding that and taking the energy away from the ones that do not. And it's not about bumping heads and stalemating. It's more about being able to stand up for, I don't even have to preach this to you, Aries, claiming that personal power, creating new boundaries with people and relationships that perhaps no longer resonate. That's okay. Taking your energy away from those and putting it into the ones that do, and finding compromise with those other people, maybe not sharing certain topics with them, or maybe spending less time here and more time there. It's a reassociation of energy and putting it into the people and environments that feed this new healthy growth, and not so much of the other ones. The Two of Wands, this is about now moving in new directions, creatively learning, expanding with Two of Wands is a person or people that really share that same outlook, that same long-term growth, that same values, those same dreams, those same visions. These are people that are ambitious like you, and they want to grow and they want to learn and they want to move in the same direction as you. And this always happens. We see that. We don't always have the same friends in high school that we do in college. We don't also be people, same friends in adulthood as we do in, as after we left college. because why? We change. And unless people are going to grow with you, they're going to grow apart. And this is about really new dynamics. And this is not something to be lamented or be sad about. This is something to celebrate, because this shows your own growth. Now you have the Knight of Swords. So, I mean, some people might feel you might be very cut direct, but Aries, that's your way, as long as you're not, don't be kind. But this is about moving quickly. Aries, you are a fast-paced sign. New thoughts, new movements. Like, once you learn something, you integrate it right away. Like, you're like, what? This is what happens in the meat industry? Hell no, cutting out meat, we're not doing that. Kids complain, I don't care, you're going to eat this. This is as an Aries way. So now that you have this new energy and new ideas in this new group, boom, 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 you're making changes, you have new ideas, and I love this. I love this. And you have the Three of Coins. This is about you working together with like-minded people. You're going to be growing creatively. You're going to be growing professionally. You're going to be growing personally. And it's because you're working together with other people. This might just be having conversations, sharing ideas, books. Someone might say, hey, you should read this book. And you're like, heck yes, because they know more in this area and you're kind of interested. So you really get into that book. Or someone suggests that seminar. Or someone suggests you have the Page of Coins after it. Someone might say, you'd be really good at this. Try the certification course. Try this training. This is a week of growth and a lot of learning. A lot of learning, training. Whether you do it traditionally, right now, a virtual classroom, or right now, this is my mood. I'm reading books like left and right. This is an excellent opportunity to really work with others in a cooperative manner, because we grow more together than we can ever do independently. We can only do so much. We all have our specialties and our gifts and our abilities. And there's things that complement it, like food, right? There's spices and other things that complement a dish that make it greater and more filling and more beautiful and more expansive. And that's how we grow. We're a pack people. We're a tribal people. We're not islands. We can only go so far on our own. And this week, it's shifting dynamics, shifting groups, taking your energy, putting it into the people and in arenas that feed you and grow you. I love this, Aries, because it's strengthening you. Aries, you're a very physical sign, but imagine strengthening your emotional, your knowledge base, your learning, your growing. And when Aries has more knowledge and more stuff to work with, man, put them in the front, because they're going to lead the way. And I love this. I love this about us. So really work with this, guys. Have an exciting week. Grow. Learn all you can, because you are growing in so many ways. And it's going to be seen in your outside world, whether it's professionally or creatively, maybe a product, service, and personally on all levels. Now, Aries, if you'd like a more in-depth reading or a distance healing session, all of my links for things are down below. Otherwise, have a badass week. I hope this serves you, and I will see you next week for next week's readings.